Hey there, welcome to Spirit Says So Tarot. I'm Krista. If this is your first time here, I really appreciate you checking in with Spirit for this timeless message. If you are coming back, thank you. I really appreciate the support. We are going to be doing a timeless reading based on your first date that is coming up. We're going to do 3 separate readings, and bonus this time around, we're going to be doing a pendulum validation at the end of each reading to see if it correlates with what the cards lay out for us. All right, and again, we're going to be doing 3 timeless readings. I will have timestamps down below, and I generally go ahead and shuffle all my cards at once. And you're welcome to stick with me through the shuffling and dealing process if you like. But if you don't, no problem at all. That's why the timestamps will be below. So we're going to start off with drawing 3 cards that you will be able to pick from. And of course, only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And you may end up feeling drawn to all 3 readings, and that's certainly okay too. Spirit, would you please provide guided messages for my friend's upcoming date? How is their first date gonna roll? All right. 1, 2. And I'm feeling this one. Okay. So reading 1 is find the lesson, discover the purpose in a situation, trust that you are learning. Reading 2, it's always tea time, eternity, endless moments and repetition. And reading 3 is I wonder what will happen next. Ready to adventure. Okay, pause before action. So to assist with helping you decide what reading you are most drawn to, I thought I'd be a little more creative and I would add to each reading for you. So we are going with a walk on a beach as a first date. Not that that's what you are doing, but it's just an idea. And a concert. Reading 3 is going to be a gathering of some kind. This was actually from my granddaughter's first birthday party, and these went around the water bottles. Not that you needed to know that, but I thought that it would be a good item to use as something to help draw you into the reading. So we have, I'll bring this down. You don't need to look at this anymore, so I'm going to bring it down a little bit. And we have reading 1 with find the lesson, reading 2 with it's always tea time, and reading 3 wonder what will happen next with going to the beach, a concert date, or a family gathering. Now, the family gathering or any kind of gathering where there's friends around might be a way of one or the other feeling comfortable with the first date. Was my thought process when I chose this as something to draw you in for the reading. So just take a moment. Alright, and again, if you are sticking with me, I really appreciate it, and if not, that is okay too. Then I will see you in each reading. So now I'm just going to take a moment and cleanse all of the cards that we're going to use. Right. I don't know if that stayed lit. I have my fan blowing behind me, so it's a little bit of a trying situation here, but that's all right. I will prevail. There we go. Much better. Just in case I want to bring in anything extra. All right, so let me see here. Let's go ahead and get the cards shuffled and dealt. Yeah, I don't do very much editing. I just don't believe in it because when I do one-on-one private readings, there's no edit button. So it is what it is. Spirit, would you please provide guided messages for all of my friends checking in on these readings about their upcoming first date? How will their first date go? Spirit, please provide messages for my friend's upcoming first date. Only for the highest good. Select 1, 2, and the full ray. All right. And if there's any interest in what cards I use, I can start listing them in the comments as well. Just let me know. Spirit, would you please continue to provide guided messages for the highest good of all my friends checking on these readings concerning an upcoming first date? So, we are going to take 2 cards from this deck. Sorry. Spirit, would you please continue to provide guided messages for the highest good of their friends watching these readings regarding their upcoming first date? I almost flipped it over, not thinking that I am divvying these out. Oops, sorry about that. Having blonde senior moments, please forgive. Okay, and this deck we are going to take 4 cards. I don't know why I'm having an issue shuffling this evening. All right, Spirit, thank you. Would you please continue to provide guided messages for the highest good of my current clearance, my friends watching these readings about an upcoming first date. Okay. So we're going to go. We're going to select 2 cards from this deck for each reading. Spirit, would you please provide continued guided messages only for the highest good for my current parents interested in going on a first date and wanting to know how that date's going to turn out. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Alright, Spirit, come on. I know you got messages for my current parents, all my friends. Here we go. Feeling it. Okay. And last but definitely not least, we're going to take 2 cards from this deck for each reading. Alright, I'm not even going to try shuffling these. These are too new, too stiff. Spirit, would you please provide guided messages for my friends watching these readings on an upcoming date? They all want to know how it's going to go. With that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. Now we are cooking with oil. Oh my goodness. Oh no. All right. Sorry about that. And reading 2. And reading 3. Definitely do not want to forget to do the validation at the end. Alright, so if you have stuck with me through the shuffling and dealing process, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate your time, and I think we're ready. So, friends for reading 1, welcome so much. Let's find out what we are going to be looking forward to on your first date. You have selected the beach, maybe a long, nice walk on the beach after dinner. And you have also selected find the lesson. Discover the purpose in a situation. Trust that you are learning. Okay. So the first oracle card that we pulled is grieving. And I'm only really just setting my pendulum there so I don't forget to do the validation at the end, because it's my first time I'm doing that at the end during a video. Your next oracle card is Cougar, assertive. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership. Roll and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. And forgive me for taking a moment with my reading. I'm not wearing my glasses. But beautiful Cougar. All right. I may be able to bring them down lower in a minute. Okay, so your first tarot is the Hanged Man. So you are looking at things from a new perspective. Okay. Five of Swords, so we'll get back to that one in a moment, because I don't know if that's you or if that is your date. But we're going to figure it out. Then we have Strength. Seven of Wands. So with the grieving, the new perspective with the Hanged Man and the Five of Swords, I'd say I am really feeling the energy is that of you, my friend, who is viewing this reading, that you have gone through a process that you've had to have some time in grieving. But I feel like you are looking at things from a new perspective. You are definitely reaching out, you're trying. But it's been a struggle for you with these Five of Swords here. And the Strength I'm feeling is Spirit saying, you know, just keep hanging in there, because you have been strong, and now is the time to continue to be strong. Well, oh yeah, the Seven of Wands. So you are definitely holding things off, and this very well could be your grieving feelings, your mourning feelings, your sadness that you are putting off. Okay, let's see. The Lovers. Very nice card to get for the first date reading. Queen of Pentacles. Also a very nice card. Two of Wands. So I think your date is really trying to come up with a creative way to impress you, because this is what I think your date thinks of you. Karma. That is Judgment. The Three of Cups. I smile because the Three of Cups is such a lovely card in just about every single deck, because it is about love and celebration and getting together with friends and loved ones, and just everyone around you just makes you feel good. It's a feel-good card. And then the Three of Wands. Wow. So with the Three of Wands, you are reflecting and still building. You're looking at what else may come of this. So overall, and with find the lesson, discover the purpose in the situation. So whatever you just recently have gone through that has created this grieving process for you, Spirit is saying that it is time to let some of that go, at least for now. You know, you have been really trying. Spirit feels that. But Spirit also says that you've been living in your head. And you need to get yourself out of that. You need to stop struggling within yourself and continue the strength that you've had. And by holding off all of the sad feelings that you really do need to let go of, so that way you can find happiness, and you deserve to be happy. And your date feels the same way. You deserve to be happy. And they want this to go more than just the first date. And of course, with karma, judgment, you will be the judge of whether or not it goes any further than that. But with these two cards, I mean 33, the Three of Wands, and the Three of Cups, you got it going. And I'm just going to say this. I'm really feeling the vibe that the majority of my viewers for reading 1 are feminine. I don't care if you're male or female, okay? I'm not like that. No judgment here. But y'all are a cougar. So your date, I am getting a younger energy from this person who thinks so much of you. This masculine energy right here. He's younger. I'm going to guess by at least 4 to 10 years younger than you. And that's quite alright. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You go, girl. Or boy. Whatever the case is. So, it really looks like this date is going to be awesome. And this person is going to rock your world. And Spirit is saying you're going to go and want a second date with this person. So, let's do a validation. And I'm going to go ahead and let's just calibrate. Spirit, would you please? Okay. Thank you. Spirit, would you please show me a strong no? Thank you. Please stop. Spirit, would you please show me a strong yes? Thank you. Please stop. Okay, Spirit. Question for you. Can you please tell my friends in reading 1, will they be going on a second date with the person they currently have this first date scheduled with? Will there be a second date? And that is a yes, my friends. All right. Thank you so much, all of my friends who sat through reading 1. I hope this resonated with you. If it did not, please check out readings 2 and 3. And I would love it if you would like this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that notification button so you know when a next timeless message is coming in. And I appreciate comments, so please leave them. Thank you. Have a nice evening. Bye. All right, and if you are sticking with me in between the readings, that is perfectly fine. I'm just going to go ahead and scoop these up, try to keep them in somewhat of an order. And I get all carried away when I go on a tangent, so let me see here. It just makes it easier for when I put these away later. And that's good enough. And all right. Okay. Hi friends for reading 2. Thank you so much for checking us out. You have selected the concert date. And again, that's not necessarily what needs to be scheduled. It was just a cool idea. And along with the concert you selected, it's always tea time. So some repetition been going on in your world, or maybe your date's world. Let's see what else we have. Oh, good luck. And I'm going to set my clarity. That's the name of my pendulum. I haven't told anyone that yet, but yes. Right there, so I don't forget to validate your reading. And you have elk, nobility. And I apologize, I'm not wearing my glasses. So celebrate your accomplishments with humanity. Excuse me, see, humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. That's beautiful. All those mountains, peaks. Okay, and your first tarot card. Ooh, intuition. So my friend here, reading 2, you are either inquiring or practicing spiritual guidance. Let's keep going here. All right, so the 5 of Cups. Yeah. So either you or your date's been looking at things basically like the cup half empty instead of it being half full. Okay, let's keep going. The Emperor. The Magician. Again with the 5 of Cups. What the heck? Alright, we're going to figure things out here. 5 and 5. 2 of Cups. Alright, now things are looking good. 2 of Cups, that's a good sign. Strength. Yeah, either one or both of you with the strength and the good luck. Y'all have been through something. Maybe both of you. Let's see. The 10 of Wands. Oh yeah, there's a chapter that's been closed. Okay. 4 of Cups. So somebody's been trying to hand you an offer or a new perspective or just something to do. Somebody's been trying to offer you and you've been looking the other way. Maybe it's this date. Got one more here. 6 of Cups. Yep. So this is all about reflection and feeling youthful. All right, so it looks like it's, in the end, this is a little messy, but it looks like things are going to work out between you and your date. But let's take a look here. So it's always tea time, eternity, endless moments, and repetition. And here you've got good luck. Nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. So, reading to friends, going on your first date that's coming up very soon. I'm getting your energy is a very masculine energy, and you are a very, with being the Emperor, like, you got your act together. This isn't your first rodeo, and it's always tea time. You got to get out of whatever habit you've been in with your dating process, or you know, your selection process of the feminine. I'm feeling like there's been some toxicity in your relationships in the past, and you don't deserve it. Yeah, with the Magician here, it's like you've always had relationships where it seems like you always had to be a performer for these people, for the people that you've dated. You've always had, or maybe you just felt like you have, but you've always had to, I feel like you've always been their provider, not only earth-wise, but just spiritual-wise, that you've always uplifted them, and they never really gave you much of that in return. You know, maybe you are attracted to narcissistic people, because I'm getting a really good vibe from you, from all of your energies that are checking this particular reading out. And yeah, with this, you've been trying to seek other avenues, and even spiritually, and I feel like you've been praying for the right person to come in, because you have had some bad luck with relationships, and you had been having a hard time seeing past that and knowing that there are actually good people out there. There are really good feminine people out there to be your soulmate, your friend, your life companion, your partner. And I feel like the person that is going on the date with you, your feminine here, she's gone through the same thing. So, and maybe that's something that has brought you two together, and that's why you're going on your first date. Maybe you met on social media, or, you know, amongst other friends, or maybe you two have known each other for all your life and have just finally reconnected and are about to reconnect on a romantic level, because definitely chapter's been closed. And I am getting a strong feeling on that, so I feel like that is both of you. Both of you have definitely, yeah, here you go. So you definitely got some stuff in common going into this date. And with the Four of Cups and the Six of Cups, you got a lot of emotional things going on here, and it's all positive. You know, Four of Cups, this again is kind of, you know, you're bored, you're tired, but that goes back to it's always tea time, and you're just tired of the repetition. And the Six of Cups, you're going to be reflecting, and you're going to be feeling youthful, and you guys are going to stay strong. You're going to have a strong bond, and you're going to have a good connection. So, Spirit says that you're going to have an awesome first date, and that there could be a second one if you both feel that way. So let's go ahead and do a validation for you. All right. Now, we did calibrate in the first reading, so I'm not going to do that because I don't want to bore Spirit. That does happen. Spirit, would you please tell my friends in reading 2 Will they be going on a second date with this person that they have an upcoming first date with? Will there be a second date? That is a yes. Did you see it going back and forth? That is a yes, my friends. So, enjoy your date. I'd love to hear back how it went. If this reading resonated with you, or even if it didn't, please give me a like. Leave a comment. Let me know. And you're welcome to check out Readings 1 or Readings 3. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that notification button so that way any messages coming in from Spirit, you're going to know it. And thank you so much for your time, and you have a nice evening. Thanks. Bye. And again, if you are sticking with me in between the readings, thank you. I don't mind the company. And if I learn that people are actually sticking with me during the readings, I'll even be more sociable, I'm sure, and come up with things to talk about while I'm doing this kind of stuff. But I do enjoy it, and I hope you do as well. Okay. All right, thank you again. Welcome, friends, to Reading 3. You selected the gathering, whether it's a family gathering or just a barbecue, whatever have you. And along with the gathering, you had selected, I wonder what will happen next. Ready to adventure and precipice of change. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that right. Pause before action. Okay. And your first oracle card is boundaries. So right off the bat, somebody either needs to set boundaries, and that could even be yourself, or maybe boundaries kept you back in the past. We'll see. Your second oracle card is Goose, inner knowing. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. Very pretty. Okay. Oh my, all right. So there's a chapter closing for somebody. And more than likely I'm feeling the energies of my friends in Reading 3. So I believe it's you and not your date at this time. I could be wrong. Those energies are starting to come right through. Yes. Oh my goodness. Wow. Friends, you have been through some stuff, huh? All right. Okay, but the Nine of Cups, so... And if you hear pitter-patter paws, that's my Tucker bee. He's a corgi. Sorry about that. So this is a beautiful card. Love this card. So things are looking up, and this seems to be in your past, which let's check everything else out, and then we'll move on. Yeah, yeah, you're doing well. The world. All right. I'm really, really liking these cards so far. Okay, so Nine of Swords. Nine of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Somebody's holding on to something tight. And Page of Wands. So we have some new adventures and research, creativity, trying to be creative with this date. What do y'all got in mind? Where is your first date? All right, and then we have, yes. I am so sorry. the Ace of Cups. So new beginnings. And means that your emotions can be cleansed, and you can start maybe feeling giddy again. All right, and then we have, oh my goodness, the Queen of Wands. All right, so let's see. That Queen of Wands is very interesting, isn't it? We're going to take a really close look at that because it's a little different than what we're used to. All right, but so with the, I wonder what will happen next and the boundaries. I'm really getting the energies coming in of a young adult, or maybe a teenager turning into young adult years, that age frame. As far as my beautiful friends, and you know what, I feel that way because it's coupled with the gathering type of a date. So there's some, not necessarily insecurities going on, but you are taking caution, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So you don't know your date all that well yet, is the energy that I'm feeling. You're very excited about your date, and you are going with your gut, and I kind of feel like you really are going to maybe someone else's wedding, or maybe you're going to a friend's barbecue, or you know, there are a lot of birthday parties happening this time of year, as well as festivals and just things of that nature, or carnivals. So, you know, I feel like that's the type of date that is going to be happening for those that are checking into this reading 3. I totally could be wrong, but that's what I'm feeling here. And I feel like you have just recently gotten over a relationship, and you are ready to move on. And you're really, really excited about going out on this date because your date is presenting you with great date ideas, or they're very open to the ideas that you have presented. But there's a lot of excitement going on because you're feeling like you've got it going on, and there's nothing at all wrong with that. You are also feeling like, you know, you want to hold on to this good feeling, and as much as I want you to hold on to that good feeling, the only way you're going to do it is if you stop losing sleep over it, over your past, and worrying about how this relationship's going to go. Take this date for what it is. It might not work out, but you got to take that stepping stone. So, you know, I'm kind of feeling like you're not going to go on a second date. I think you're going to have fun on this date, but this person's just not going to be the one that's going to be your person that you're going to want to go on a second date with, and you're going to be holding them off. You know, the look on her face, again, usually the Ace of Cups is a new beginning, and she just doesn't look all that impressed, enthusiastic, so I'm kind of feeling like you're not really going to be feeling the vibe of your date. I think you're going to like them. I think you're going to have fun. I feel that this person's going to make you feel like a queen, or possibly a king if the roles are reversed, but where, again, normally the Queen of Wands is a beautiful card, and the Queen is very nurturing, but in this case, it's kind of like this Queen is telling this dude to get the hell away. You see this? So I think you're going to have fun. I think you're going to like this person. I think that this person may end up being a friend of yours. Maybe someone that, I hate to use this term, but it could end up being even a friend with benefits, but watch out for those relationships if you've never been in one, because even if there isn't true love there could still be jealousy on one or the other or both parts. So have fun, enjoy that date, but I don't think it's going to be a go after that. And we're going to ask Spirit to validate this answer, and we feel the vibe coming in is there will not be a second date. So Spirit, would you please tell us in reading 3, my friends, in reading 3, for this timeless reading, will they be going on a second date with this person? Okay, you see that? It's a no. So I'm really sorry, and maybe I'm wrong, but either way, I'd love to find out. Let me know. And if this reading resonated with you, or even if it did not, would you please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Please do leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Any suggestions would be great. Hit that notification bell too. I almost forgot that. It's getting late, and yeah, I'm not scripted here. I don't script. I don't edit. It is what it is. But thank you so much for stopping by. Please share, and you all have a fantastic night. Thank you. Bye.